What's going on, guys? So for me, Season 8's been a lot of fun, and I wanted to make this video to give some tips to players getting into Ranked for the first time, so I can help them not make the same mistakes that others do, that I've been seeing others make for years. Odds are, if you're watching this video, you've already done more homework than about 90% of the player base, which, if you've played Ranked, you know I'm right. And videos like this will generally tell you that it's a good rule of thumb to have at least 2 gods ready to play in each role. A lot of high-level ranked players will stick to really just a few gods in each role to increase their consistency, which is a good thing. It's not bad to be a one-trick, especially in a MOBA ranked mode, but it's very important that you understand Conquest as a whole. And this video, I'm not really going to be going over starts or starter items or anything like that. There's tons of great resources out there that are much smarter than me making videos. I'd say one of them is Fine OK. Dude has been absolutely killing it in the Smite content creation. So if you have any questions on like starts, starter items, things like that, he is definitely a great resource to utilize for that. This video's objective, on the other hand, is I'm just going to try and tell people the mistakes I see other players make and, you know, pitfalls to avoid in Ranked. Dude, that's a name. I got one. Watch this.
Oh, yes!
Here we go. I gotta start learning to kill like all these random camps they have around the map now. It's probably just easy, efficient farm, and I'm just passing it up, especially as Jan.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower. Field agents over here.
Arachne players.
Slain an enemy.
So let's start off. The game's pretty fucked right now, meta and matchmaking wise, which is good. That's okay. I want Hi-Rez to try new things, different things. It sucks that we have to be play testers in Ranked currently, but that's just the reality of video games, and that's how it is. That being said, it's important to look at Ranked like a marathon and not a sprint. The game will try to matchmake you and keep you around 50% win-loss. The better you are, obviously you can bend that more, or the worse you are, the worse it'll look. But it's important to keep in mind that Conquest is not a very difficult game at all. Most of the reasons as to why you lose are very simple to understand. The more honest you are with yourself, the faster you'll improve. There are games where it's just inevitable. You're going to lose because you've just got teammates that aren't playing well and aren't cooperating with you. And that's just the nature of the game. That's MOBAs, and that's the game we play. So try and take as much out of each game as you can. Understand that, yeah, your team will lose you the game at times, but there's probably something you could have improved on as well. So if you can walk away from a game always thinking of something you could have done better, then you will improve. It's just how it is. Warping around, dude.
Let's go. Tanking tower. Get the quad ship. Oh wait, yeah, they extended the time, I think, so you can take.
Oh really? Holy shit.
Let's go.
So now, the biggest mistake and the point of this video, to kind of reiterate from my last point, Conquest is not that difficult, neither is Smite. No characters are really difficult to play in this game, but there are characters that require more skill shots than others. And unless you play those characters really well, most of the time it's not great to bring them out into rank, right? So what will happen is someone will get support, they'll get filled into a role they're not used to, solo support, and then they'll pick a character like, you know, a very aggressive solo laner or a very aggressive support. And you may even win lane, you may win pressure, get your ADC some pressure, and things will be all great and jolly until the 30-minute mark, and then you have to start team fighting, and you realize your pick is not that good. I'm guilty of this myself, right? Like, I love playing Ares, even though I'm a West Coast player. I miss a lot of chains, and I like to blame it on my ping, but it's also because I'm bad. You have to take into account when you play your Fenrir or your Erlang Shen support that, you know, later on in the game, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you'd be much more effective as a Geb or as a more traditional support, a Ganesh, you know? And same goes for the solo lane. I won a lot of ranked games these last couple seasons just doing what I'm doing right here, beating up on these chumps and playing a very basic solo laner, doing a very basic build, you know, just got some anti-heal against Afro, nothing too crazy, and just doing that gets you in a position to win the game. I think a lot of Smite players genuinely just don't even give themselves a chance, right? Like, you just need to, if you're not great at the role, just work on not dying and pick smart, safe picks that you know do well. And like I said earlier, it's important to look at ranked like a marathon. Give yourself a goal. Like, okay, I want to play 100 ranked games this split. It's not a sprint. The game will try to keep you around 50% win-loss. So, you know, the better you do, the further away from that you'll stray. And the worse you do, the further away from that you'll stray as well. And it'll be frustrating, but just keep on trying to improve and stick to your own game. And the worst part about ranked is that the player base is small, so you'll kind of run into the same people all the time, but that means you get to find out the same mistakes that they make all the time and, you know, use that to your advantage as well. For me, I've kind of burnt out of ranked. I don't really have any goals that I want to shoot for, so to me, I'm just going to kind of focus on playing casuals more and doing viewer games with my viewers, being able to play whatever I want, try whatever I want. Like, there's so many new items and things to try out this season that there's obviously a meta way to play, and there's a best build path for everything. And that's what you should try to do in ranked. You should opt to do in ranked. But for me, I just enjoy playing Smite. I enjoy the gameplay, and I don't want to be forced to do the same clear-cut, dry meta every game. So I've been opting more to casuals. And that's okay. Do whatever you think is fun in this game. And if grinding ranked is your goal, then I hope this video could at least give you some pointers and some tips. It's all just consistency. That's really what it is. I hope this video could help some of you guys out. I've been playing Smite for a really long time, and I've had my ups and downs with this game, but I've grown a lot, and this game has grown a lot too, and I've learned to enjoy it for what it is. I will be playing ranked and playing Smite for a long time to come, so if you'd like to come join me and watch me at my Twitch channel, I would appreciate that. I'll also be making more YouTube content, so if you'd like to subscribe and like the video, that would help me out a lot too. I still got it, baby! I still got it, baby!
An enemy has been slain.
Alright.